Good morning, folks. Welcome to the Daily Live Seller Calls, episode 96. I believe it's 96. Oh my gosh. Seems like I just started yesterday and now I'm close to 100 episodes of these live seller calls. So, just like what it sounds like, we're going to do exactly that. We're going to call sellers live, see how many contracts we're going to lock up today. And just for everyone that's new, as you can see here on the channel, it's all about growing together and inspiring each other. So any of you watching, if you're new to the channel, ask questions, drop your questions on the chat, also on the comments. Also, any key takeaway that you get from today's call, leave it on the comments below. I would really, really appreciate that. Any feedback that you can give me as well. That being said, let's get right to it. So I've been sending out, I've put a few folks on the campaign drip. So now it's just a matter of looking at who has responded. Now let's gonna go ahead and make some calls. Let us call Alicia.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone. Call has been forwarded.
Okay, give her a text. When you're listing the property, and you may have to contact my agent. Great, congrats. Let's see what we got here. Someone says it's been sold. Right, someone said yes earlier. Who was that? So it's Virginia. I don't need that. Uh-oh. All right, folks. Good morning. Who's on here watching? Give me a holla. Oh, it was Margarita. Let's go. J-Mall. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, is this Margarita? Hey, Margarita. Good morning. Caesar here. Yeah, I was texting you earlier about your property on Kelly Drive, and you mentioned
Okay.
you responded. You saying you're still looking to sell. Is that right?
Yes.
Wonderful. How much are you looking to get for it?
400.
Great. Okay. Can you tell me a little bit what you got going on over there?
Well, what do you know and what do you want to know?
Well, what I know is what I can see on Zillow, but what I can see on Zillow has never eaten in your kitchen or been in your house. So if you can tell me a little bit about what you got going on as far as the property goes, why you're selling, that would just really help me out, get a better understanding.
I'm selling because I'm moving. The property on the main level is living room, dining room, kitchen, large kitchen, sunroom, and 3 beds and 2 baths. So that's the main level. Lots of windows, lots of light. The downstairs base is a very large family room. The 4th bedroom, the 3rd bath attached, and the 3rd bath is also attached to another part of the house. So it's like you can go in from the bedroom as an ensuite, or you can go in from what I call the office. Let's see. It's a lot of space downstairs. A very large family room, a very large what I call the office, but people who lived here previously used it both as a dark photographic studio and also a recording studio. So it's a good sized space.
Oh, okay.
So, and then there's a workshop, also a large workshop, which is 2 square footage, is not included in the square footage of the house because it is not heated, but it's also very good size. But the downstairs is really huge. Oh, excuse me. Sorry for the burping here.
That's all right.
What else do I?
It happens.
What else do I need? A practically brand new roof, only about 2 years old, with gutters and downspouts. There's a very nice deck off the main living room.
Got it.
With sliding door windows.
Okay.
Anything else I'm missing, Leona? All right, there's an attached carport with a closet.
Oh, nice. Okay. Got it. And are you currently living there right now, or is it vacant?
What? I live in it.
Oh, you
my
live
home.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. And you said you were moving, right?
I am moving to New York. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Is it for work or family?
No, I am retired. It is because my spouse has passed and the rest of my family is all in the New York area.
Got it. Well, sorry to hear that. Let's see here.
Oh, there's an attic.
There's an attic as well. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and it's got somewhere between a half and 3/4 of an acre of land.
Got it. Got it. Okay. And you have lived there for how long now?
Wooded,
Oh, I'm sorry.
predominantly wooded. Sorry. What was your next question? What?
How long have you lived there?
23 years.
23 years. Wow. You've got quite a bit of memories there, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, basically, I'm packing. I'm trying to get the hell out of here.
Yeah. How soon do you want to leave? Like, what's the ideal timeline for you?
30 to 60 days. But if it's 30 days, I'll need you to rent the property back to me for a month because I'm gonna need more time for packing.
Got it. Got it. Okay. What's the when do you want to be in New York at the end of the day?
As soon as I can be.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
Given packing and closing on the house.
Got it. Got it. Okay. So if we agree on a price, if we close on it at the end of March, is that too soon for you? You need till the end of April, or just trying to make it as convenient as possible for you? That's what I'm asking.
As I said, I could close in a month, but then the second month, I would need to rent back the property.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you still need the 60 days, no matter what, from today.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to need 60 days.
Got it.
My daughter is coming south to help me, but she's not going to be able to come until I think early April.
Got it. Got it. Okay. No problem. And how much is rent usually out there for that size of a house?
I'm sorry, what?
I was asking how much is rent usually for that size of house over there?
I have no idea. What I can say is that I can afford to pay like what I'm paying into my mortgage right now, which is $1,800.
Got it.
So if you'd rent it back to me for $1,800 for the month, that would be great.
Absolutely. Now I completely understand. Great. Okay. And you said you still have a mortgage on it. If you don't mind me asking, how much do you owe on the mortgage?
I don't want to tell you.
Got it. Okay. That's no problem. That's okay. I can check it anyway. Don't worry about it. Let's see here. And I just want to confirm, because I'm looking online right now, it's 2,463 square feet. Is that right?
No, that's not right. It's 27 plus the workshop, which is not heated.
Got it. Okay.
I don't know where that 2,400 came from, but it's not. It's 27.
I'm glad I asked. It's just got different size, got different things. So I always like to ask the homeowner. Let's see here. Just curious, ever thought of putting it up on the market and with a realtor, or?
If worst comes to worst and I cannot get my price from one of you financially people, then I may have to do that. And I may have to put in some money to fix the few things that I want to have fixed before I do that, which is the inside needs painting. There is a popcorn ceiling on the main level, and the downstairs level needs a new floor.
Got it. Okay.
So if I have to do those things, I will, and then I'll put it on the market. But if I don't have to do those things, then that would be my preference.
Got it. Got it. Okay. And just curious, have you looked at how much it would cost to get that place remodeled and making it look 2024?
I have no idea. To make it look 2024, I don't have a clue.
Got it.
As I said, what I was going to put into it was about $30,000 to do those other pieces of cosmetic work.
Yeah, for cosmetic,
to make it 2024, I don't have a clue in the world.
Got it. Got it. Okay. And have you talked to other investors, or it sounds like you were talking to other folks? That's why I asked. I just want to make you laugh.
Funny question, because I've probably only talked to about 50.
Really? I know. That's why I asked that question. I wanted to get a laugh out of you, but
I get 3 to 5 phone calls almost every day.
Wow. And you haven't taken any offers? Have they been lowballing you or what?
Well, they highball me, and then they come out and look at the property, and they decide there's more work that needs to be done, and then they drop the price by 30,000.
Huh, don't you hate that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my gosh, I know, and I mean,
And I've actually signed with two separate people, and then I had the problem with the first guy, and then the second guy I was going to do novation,
uh-oh,
and
uh-oh,
yeah, well, exactly. And we signed a contract for 30 days, and he didn't get a buyer. So, goodbye for him.
gosh, how much?
I mean, it doesn't show well. It's got boxes and stuff everywhere, and so it doesn't show well. You put it on the market, I'd have to do a lot besides the work that has to be done for the cosmetic stuff. I'd have to straighten up the whole house, and I'm in the middle of packing. So, I have boxes and packing material everywhere.
Yeah. How much, if you don't mind me asking, how much were they highballing you? How much were the contracts?
I don't remember, to be honest, at this moment. I think the first contract was $415.
Yeah.
And then he brought it down to $385.
Yeah.
So if he started with $385, I might have taken it, but not when he started at $415 and then dropped it 30,000.
Yeah. No, I understand. It doesn't.
Okay, I need to get off the phone because I am indeed packing like furiously here. So is there anything more you need to know from me so I can get back to work?
I mean, I'm ready to make an offer. I mean, if we can agree on a price, I'd like to move forward on this.
You're ready to make an offer right now?
Well, I can just
on the phone.
Well, the reason being for that, Margarita, is because I do a lot of business out there. I know the area well. I believe I've spoken with you a while back. It's been a while since I spoke with you, but I believe I spoke with you. I remember.
What is your name?
My name is Caesar. I remember talking to you. I think your husband was still in the hospital at that time.
Oh,
you had your son there at some point. It was like 1 week.
Yeah.
It was a while back. We never got under any agreement because you had all those guys highballing you, and I was explaining to you why their numbers wouldn't work. And I told you that they're most likely going to come back to you and do a price drop.
So what is your price? You say you have one in your head already. So what is it?
Yeah, just looking at the comps in the area on what had sold. I see some of your neighbors down the street from you. They sold like August of last year. The way I'm looking at it is it's going to cost me a little bit more than 30 to do it because, like I said, I want to make it look more 2024. But
you'll have to spend more than 30.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's what I can do for you, and I'm pretty solid in this number. I will pay all the closing costs, no realtor fees. I'll buy the property as is, so you pretty much just take whatever you want to take with you and leave behind what you don't want to take with you. Like I said, I pay all the closing costs, but I would have to be like in the 360s in order for it to just for me to keep my lights on.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that at this point.
Okay.
If you offered me 385, I'd take it today, but not 360.
So is 385 your bottom number?
Absolute bottom.
Give me 1 second.
Anyway, so you think about what you have to do. I really do have to get off the phone. And then if you want to call me back, you have my number. Yeah,
when's the best time for me to call you back where you have?
I am around a lot. So it doesn't really matter if I'm here, and it's my cell phone, so I have my phone with me most of the time. I mean, I can't always answer the phone, but I have it with me. Okay, I'm going. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Have a good one, Margarita. All right, let's call her. I remember talking to her a while back, guys. Oh man, it was last year. Her husband was still in the hospital, and so apparently she was actually the seller that I talked to that RJ Bates made a RJ, the King Closer Reacts. He actually reacted on that, or he did a review on that call. And this is what I've been talking about for you guys who are buying speed to lead leads, because I buy speed to lead leads all the time. PPLs are, and a lot of these leads, whether it's PPL or not, it is literally a hunter and gathering approach, right? So what I mean by that is if you talk to 10 highly motivated people, you shoot for that one and you hunt and you close that one deal. Hey, RJ, how you doing? Remember that Can Closer Reacts? That was the same lady. And then the other 8 or 9, as you improve on your closing skills, right, you're still going to hunt for that extra 1 or 2. But the remainder of that 10 are more in the gathering stage, meaning, how can I say this? A lot of wholesalers that I talk to, they're like, oh, I've deaded that. That lead is dead. That lead is dead, that's fine if you want to. But instead of burying them in your graveyard, I like to plant them in my garden, right? So as the months go on, these leads will tend to come back and they'll say, hey, I locked it up, but it was way too high. And now they're coming back on price. So it sounds like 385 was what they were going for. I think I can get this done at 375. And she's the same lady that I talked to before. She always wants to get off the phone. She likes to take control. So I'm going to give her a call later this afternoon, and I'm going to go ahead and lock this up at 375. She wanted 385. I can get it down at 375, maybe meet in the middle at 380, and we should be good to go on that one. Sweet. Let me just make a note on this. And for you folks that are watching, the reason why I'm saying 375 would work because of this. Looking at the comps in the area, one got sold for $700,000, $750. One sold for 615. So 615, I'd say, is the comp. We'll take the lowest one. Get about $80,000 of repairs. So that really puts us on the medium rehab, anywhere from the low versus the higher end, right? So right in between. And at 375, that will get us $72,000 of profit here. Now, that being said, if the guy was dropping them at 385, they probably got a buyer at 395, maybe 390. But that's assuming that wholesaler was doing it right, meaning he went for the drop after he got an offer. But if he was going for the drop before he got the offer, well, I don't know if that's going to work. And that's why I want to stick to the 375. Hopefully I'm still live today when I make that second call. If not, I'll definitely record it because I'm definitely going to attack it from a different point of view. The good thing is that we have a lot of information. She got locked up already at 415, right? They tried novation. So they tried all these things, and now the market has spoken. And now it's more of, hey, Margarita, do you want to continue to get these type of offers and not perform? Or do you actually want an offer that can perform, right? And get you to New York, closer to your family. And so I will record that call and post it one way or the other, whether it's here on live or I post it tomorrow or sometime this week. But I definitely want to get this deal. I think we can make it happen at this point. Cool. Do that. I'm gonna call her right before Titanium. Hopefully I can get some good news over there.
Hello.
Hi, Cynthia. Cynthia, can you hear me?
Hey, sir.
Good morning.
Hi.
How-
Good morning.
How are you? Did you have any adobo over the weekend?
No. Did you?
What was that? That's today. I know. I mean, besides adobo, which is pretty staple, is there any other dish that you like? Come on. I'm always curious.
I didn't get to try a lot.
No way. Not even sisig or kare kare? You had to try one of those.
No.
Oh, all right.
I
Hopefully
didn't try a lot.
hopefully your new Filipino nurses will introduce you to other dishes other than adobo.
I know.
All right.
I know. I do like a lot of ethnic foods. I'm from Chicago, so that is the staple of Chicago is all the ethnic foods. And it was very shocking moving to Indiana. And I'm like, yeah, but where's your other restaurant?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I mean, if I feel like whatever ethnicity and you're in Chicago, you just know somewhere to go and get that kind of food.
Exactly. You're like in Indiana, you're probably like, well, salt and pepper is not seasoning. There's other things you can do.
Yeah. There's more to life than eggs and bacon. Like pancake house everywhere.
Absolutely. All right, cool. Well, I just told you I'd call you today, see if you have any other questions about the agreement that I sent over that you and I went over last time or last Saturday.
I just don't like that agreement.
What was that?
Maybe I should just get my own agreement. I just don't like that agreement, all of it. Like the whole weird thing, like coming in the house. Who knows? It's weird.
Oh. I mean, what do you not want? I mean,
well, it's weird compared to what regular people who aren't investors. It's just weird. There's no earnest money. You don't show proof of funds. I mean, you do sound like you probably have your funds, but doesn't everybody else? That's what I've always heard. Why do none of the rules that exist for the rest of the world, where are they now?
Yeah, no, I completely understand. I mean, if you want proof of funds, I can give you proof of funds. Look, so a lot of things that you're mentioning, Cynthia, right? Like the quote, I'm doing my air tags right now, quote and unquote rules.
Yeah.
I feel like those are like on market, right? When you buy something on market, when I go on Zillow and there's a property I want to buy on market, yeah, there are all these things, all these rules that I got to do. But on the other side, there are also rules on your side where I will have a lot of contingencies if I were to buy this on the market. Right. Doing the off market deal, I don't have any contingencies like we would if we were to do it on market. And then secondly, your house, like you said, it's a full gut. I don't know if there's any realtor that will put that up on the market. You know what I mean? Like now, if it's a newly remodeled house and it looks nice, then I would be the first one to tell you, yes, Cynthia, put it on the market. and you can have all the original rules that you like. You know what I mean? We're doing this off market. I'm an investor. I always look for distressed properties so that I can fix them and sell it on the market once it's fixed. Whoever you talk to, they're all going to be the same, pretty much almost the same type of agreement. Mine is probably much better, and I'm only asking for 14 days.
Yeah, they are all similar. I will say.
Because
They're
that's
all similar. Would that be okay if we gave you cash? And I'm thinking, well, that's how I freaking paid for the property. So yeah, I guess so.
yeah, absolutely. And just to let you know,
But yeah,
just to let you know too, I'm gonna open title on this. So the only thing that's the same on market and off market is I'm gonna open title, right? In other words, we're gonna put it in escrow, and then once everything's
no,
done.
what does it mean to open title?
So when I open title, meaning I'm gonna go through a title company like Michiana, right? I'm gonna open title. They're gonna do a title search and everything, and at closing date, that's when I wire the money to the title company, and then the title company will disperse the money to you.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I would anticipate that, like that. I didn't know that was what open title meant.
Yeah, opening title.
I don't know the lingo.
No worries. I'll explain. So opening title is the same thing as opening escrow, right? So if you buy something on the market, you'll open escrow, meaning there's a title company. Title does not represent me. Title does not represent you. They're the middle people to make sure that the transaction happens smoothly and according to the laws of Indiana, right? And so I always want to make sure that I use a title company, so in that way, everything that gets done legit. And like I said, there's no money being exchanged between you and I. It's going to go to a title company. Title company is going to go ahead and disperse the money to you. Title's going to look at, hey, are there any prorated taxes? Are there any liens against the house? So forth and so forth. You know what I mean? And then they're going to record. They're going to record the transaction on the closing date, and that's when, once I wire the money to the title company, they disperse it to you. Then that's the time when the deed gets transferred, because then at that point I've already paid, and then you've gotten your money.
Okay. Okay.
Great. So is this something, when do you think you'd be able to sign this, or what are we moving forward? Are we not? I just want to know.
I mean, we might be if we're both on the same page. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that today. I don't know if that is that contract still, like some of these contracts that I've seen sometimes are just like for one day only.
Yeah, I think I don't know if I had an expiration date on it or not, but it doesn't matter because you and I are still talking. So when you're ready, just go ahead and sign it. And that's why I put the closing date on March 17, because I figured, I had a feeling you weren't going to sign on Saturday. So I was like, all right, well, if it's a go, then I think Cynthia might make it her decision by Monday. So between today and the 17th, that's 14 days, which is what I promised you.
Right.
Yep. So once you do that, can you send me a text? Because once you sign, then I will go ahead and sign. And once I sign, the system will automatically email both of us a copy of the fully executed document. So you have a copy. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and send my copy over to the title company to open title. And then, like I said, that's when, at some point I will schedule a walkthrough with you, and I will work with your timeline. We just need to coordinate it. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Do you have any other questions? I just want to make sure you're comfortable, you're confident. Let me know if you have any questions, anything that I can answer, and and then let me know if around what time should I be expecting it.
I don't think I have any other questions right now. But if I do, I will text you.
Okay, wonderful. And then when do you think I should be expecting it, so that way I can just have a look out on it
I
on
don't
my
know.
mailbox?
Later this afternoon, but that's my time. It's noon here.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it like 8 in the morning there or something?
It's 8:56. 8:56, but I've been working since 5:30 because, like I said, I like buying properties in the East Coast and Central. So like Texas, Ohio, Indiana, Florida. Those are really my markets. So I work in the East Coast Central time.
All right. Do you ever go see any of them?
Absolutely.
Buy them and flip them?
Absolutely. So I go see them once it's being done, and then also once it is done, before we put it on the market, then I go see them.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Well, I will probably message you later this afternoon.
Okay, wonderful. I'll do that, and then if I don't hear back from you, maybe later this early evening, maybe I'll shoot you a quick text or say a quick hello, and then we can go from there.
All right. Sounds good.
Thank you, Cynthia. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So let's move this and read contact notes. Who is this person? Why are some of my leads showing up on my desktop app, but not my mobile app? Oh my.
0194. Hi, this is Teresa. Hi, this is Teresa. Just leave me a voicemail and I'll call you back. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Teresa, good morning. Caesar here. I got a missed call from you over the weekend, so just returning your call. When you get a chance, give me a call back. Thanks.
Please leave your message for
What? This guy might have actually called me. Let's see.
Please leave your message for
Hey, Brian, Caesar here. Hope all's well. Hope you had a great weekend. When you get a chance, give me a call back. I was waiting for your call on Friday. I know you had something going on with your tenant. So give me a call when you get this. Love to chat with you. I know we already have a contract set up. So just want an update from you, and I'll also give you some updates as well. Give me a call back. Thanks. Excuse me. All right. So. What is this? And All right. So I was just seller just responded. Apparently she is a restaurant owner out in New Orleans and Mardi Gras. She's setting up for Mardi Gras. So just had to talk to her for a quick sec. Let's see if we can call.
Has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Morning, this is Caesar.
Hey, how are you, sir? It's Brian Reeves.
Brian, how are you?
Good, sir.
Good, good. How's the weather out there right now?
It's starting to warm up.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
I like warm. So Brian, yeah, I was waiting for your call on Friday because I know you were you had some last time we talked when we signed the agreement. You were having some going on with your tenant, so I wanted to get an update on that.
We've sent papers, giving them till around April 1st. I have to give her 30 days.
Okay, so you have it till April 1st. Okay, so
Yeah, she has to be out by April 1st.
got it. Okay, so if anything, we might have to extend our contract for a few days then, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's no problem. That being said, are we going to be able to gain access to it so I can at least have my contractors go over there and take a look? Because remember that was part of the process, but
We may have to push that a little bit through because I do not have a key to it, and she's changed the locks on it.
she changed the locks on you? Oh man.
So she's got till April 1st to be out of it. She has to be out of it completely. If we
Got
could
it.
wait till around April 1st, and then all you guys have all the access, she can put a box on it. If we need to put new locks and stuff on it, we can.
Yeah, why don't we do that, man? Can we, based on the situation that's going on, why don't I do this? Can we extend the deadline? Because I have it at the end of March, but because of the situation, I mean, at the end of the day, I can't do anything unless I get a set of eyes in there, right? And I think that's pretty fair.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
can we do like, let's say a closing date on it, maybe on the 20th of April? So in that
Yep.
way, that'll give me like 20 days to be able to look at it from April 1st, assuming that she's out of there on April 1st.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I sent a notarized letter to her, so she's got till April 1st.
Got it. Okay. And then she's pretty angry since she changed the locks on you, huh?
Oh, yeah. It is what it is. If I have to take her to court, I will. Because
Yeah.
I'm sure she's kind of trashed my house.
Oh, well, that's what I was just gonna say, man. Hopefully she didn't she didn't rip out the toilets because like our price might have to change depending on how much damage she's done. But we'll take a look. We'll worry about it once we get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because what we'll do is we'll just put new locks on it, and you put a box on it, and y'all go in and out as y'all please.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, once you guys put a lock on it, if you can put a lockbox on it for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. I'll reimburse you for it since you guys are
Okay,
gonna put
yeah.
on a key on it already.
We'll do that.
Okay, and then once she's out, do you mind when you go there to change the locks? Do you mind taking some pictures for me? And like I said before, so in that way I can send them to my contractors, so at least they know what to look for once they go there.
That'd be no problem at all. I tried to get them Friday, but
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Well, when
coming to town and she burned off.
when I didn't get a call from you, I was like, oh, this doesn't sound good.
No, yeah. So I sent her a notarized letter, just giving her 30 days to get out. So she's supposed to be looking. We'll see. We'll see what April 1st brings.
Got it. Well, let me ask you, man. I mean, would you rather close on this in April or would you rather close on this before she gets out?
It doesn't really matter. It's how way you want to do it. We can do it around April 1st if that's even better for you. So you get the contractors in it. So I don't want to be by no means try to screw you over on anything. I want you to look at it and see, in case, like you said, it's going to cost you a little more to fix. Like I said, I'm just scared she's going to do some shit and it's going to cost me more money. You know what I mean? Till I get her out.
Yeah. Well, because I guess we can go about it in two ways. One, I can take a risk on it and close on it even before she gets out.
Okay.
But if I take that risk, then obviously there's got to be a premium for that, right? Because I'm pretty much buying it sight unseen. So if you're willing to do that, I can probably run some numbers and see what number I would be okay with taking the risk on.
Okay.
Or the other option is to look at it once she leaves, and then from there we can always,
Let's look at it both ways, run some numbers and see, and let's see which way it'd be better for me, for sure. Because like I said, my wife's got a lot of doctor bills, and we're going back for doctors. I need all the money I can right now. So run the numbers and see what you can do on your part, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, because right now, give me 1 second, Brian. Where are we right now on this? I'm just opening it up. We are at $40,000 for this, right?
Yes, and we got to pay back taxes, so the 1,800 is going to come out at 40,000.
Oh yeah, how much? So 1,800 is all you owe, which is the back taxes.
Yes, sir. That's for 2 years.
Got it. I mean, at the end of the day, if I were to take this headache on for you, I mean, how much do you need to walk away with?
I need a lease because I owe a doctor right now, and they want money. I've got to give them 20,000 right off the top.
20,000.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the oncologist.
Got it. Okay. I mean, what if, and I got to run some numbers, but if I can say, hey, I'll buy it sight unseen for, let's say 23. So in that way that pays the 20, pays the 1,800, and then, extra 1,000 or two for you. Is that something that you'd be open to? So in that way it's less headache for you. And if she ripped off the toilet, put holes in there, you don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean?
I need to get as much as I can out of this house. So it may be better to wait till we get her out and go in there and look at it. Because right now I'm in over my head with the IRS. I had the money pay them because she's not paying me. And like I said, I got back taxes on it. I owe the IRS about $2,800, and I ain't done my new taxes yet. I'm going to owe them another $2 or $3 grand easy. I'm going to need as much money as I can out of this house because it's going to pay the IRS and taxes and doctor bills.
Got it. Okay. So why don't I do this, man? Let's I'm gonna go ahead and send an amendment to you later on today. I'll extend it to like I said, like middle of April. So in that way, if we decide to go to the route where we take a look at it when she leaves, we can do that. And then the other thing that I'm gonna do behind the scenes is I'm gonna go talk to a few of my local partners out there to see, hey, here's a situation with Brian. We've got a tenant in there. If we take that off his plate and let's get him as much as he can, so at least he can take care of himself and have a little extra on his pocket. I mean, if we can come up with a number greater than what I just threw out there and put a smile on your face, and like I said, get rid of all that headache, let's I'll throw it out there to you, and then you let me know if it's something you want to entertain. And if not, we can always, like I said, do it when she leaves. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, do that and give me a call back.
Okay, cool. Let's do that, Brian. I like working with you, man. So yeah, let me do my homework. Then I'll send that amendment over to you later today, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, sounds good, man.
All right, much appreciated, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Tyler, thank you for dropping that on the chat. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was thinking of just extending the deadline. Woo! Let me call this guy.
Hey, this is John with Mr. House. Leave your name and number.
Darn it, John.
Hello?
Brayden, how are you, buddy?
Yeah, doing good. What's up, man?
Good. You're on live, by the way. Just FYI. Oh, John is just calling me. I was just gonna ask, do you have any buyers in Coleman, Texas?
Colin, Texas.
Coleman,
Thanks, brother.
Coleman, Coleman.
Oh, Coleman, Texas. Yeah. Hold on one second.
And there's a reason why I'm asking that question.
That's in like South Texas by Hidalgo, right?
Maybe. Let me take a look. Man, I'm in California, bro.
Oh no, it's not. That's in the middle of like. Okay. What do you have out there?
So here's the situation. I have a guy. He has a tenant in there. Okay. And we're supposed to close on it at the end of March. But the tenant is kind of like an angry tenant. She changed the locks and so forth. So he's evicting her, and she's supposed to leave at the end of March. So April 1st, she has to be out of there by. Okay. So I told her, I said, okay, well, we can do it one of two ways. One is I need an extension. So instead of closing at the end of March, we'll close like middle of April or the 20th of April. So at least that gives me, 20 days to do my due diligence, right? After the tenant leaves. And then from there, I was like, hey, like if she rips off the toilet, rips down the sink, like obviously we're gonna have to renegotiate. So he's open to that. I was like, or I can just go ahead and buy it sight unseen and take on the headache, but I need a discount for that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Yeah.
so I see the ARV here at 110. I have it locked up right now at 40, but if I can get it down to like 30 something, you know what I mean? So the reason why I'm calling you is I'm like, if you have someone that buys out there, if someone wants to take on the headache for, for less, maybe we can close on it this month instead of next month. Or do you feel like maybe we should wait until we get the tenants out of there?
Rough. I do have buyers out there. We actually just sold one that was a pretty shitty situation. We sold it for like 27 grand, I think, out there. So it just kind of depends on where it is. I know that's a big factor. But yeah, I think if it's priced correctly, I like to have people see the property, like either way. So I think probably the 20 days after they get out of there is probably the best bet.
Is the best bet. Okay. So that's fine. I can do that. I'll just
Unless they like know about the property beforehand or something, they're like, oh, I know that house. So if you want to send me the address, I could probably put out like a feeler text and see what people think.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I have it on the contract already, so you can share the address with them.
Okay.
I'll just send it to our group text with you and John.
Okay.
And then you can explain to them what's going on there. But yeah, but if we get a bite, if someone goes, oh crap, like I'll buy that with a headache at 40 or 35, then at least I can go back to the guy and be like, yo, this is where we need it. Sight unseen, done. You don't have to worry about it. Whether she leaves on the first or not, that's going to be our headache. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then go from there. So let me know. If not, I'm going to send that amendment anyway to close on the 20th or sooner. So at least we have that as a backup.
Okay, cool. Yeah, give me about 30 minutes or so and I'll let you know what I think.
Yeah, for sure, man.
All right, sounds good.
Cool. Bye.
Bye.
Amendment of purchase sale agreement. Let's go. Let's extend this deadline here. Closing date. It's not a weekday. Let's make sure it's a weekday. All right, let's see here. How you folks doing, by the way? Did you guys have a nice weekend? Did you guys lock up any deals over the weekend? Talk to me. Let's see here. Joanne. Brenton, no. Sam. All right, let's talk to Sam. Hey, is this Sam? Sam, good morning. This is Caesar. I was texting you earlier. You responding to my text. Looks like you guys are about to put it up on the market. The property on Trellis Court. Got it. Did you sign a contract with the realtor already, or you guys are just throwing the idea around?
Who is this and what is this all about?
Yeah, great question, man. My name is Caesar. and I believe you spoke with one of my team members a while back about your property on Trellis Court. So I'm an investor and I'm buying properties out there, and so just want to see if you're still looking to sell and if we can do this off market so I can pay all the closing costs.
I mean, are you looking for any steep discounts on the listing price? What is it that you're trying to do?
Say that again. You lost me there for a second. What was that?
Okay, so when you are an investor, you ready to pay the retail price? You looking for some wholesale market price? Wholesale price.
Yeah, I mean, I'm an investor, so if I pay market price, then that makes me a spender, not an investor anymore. You know what I mean? When I buy properties, I buy as an investment property. So obviously my goal is to make a little bit of money. I mean, I'm not trying to get rich off of one deal, but I got to keep my lights on. I mean, how much are you looking to get for it, if you don't mind me asking?
625.
625. Okay. Got it. Can you tell me a little bit what you got going on over there?
Give me 1 second. Can you put it on the hold for a minute?
Sure.
Okay, I'm sorry. Great.
Yeah, I was just asking, can you tell me a little bit about what you got going on over there?
I have have you seen the property details, or you haven't yet?
No, I have. That's why I'm asking you, because I know what I know, but Zillow and all these other guys, they never ate in your kitchen. So talk to me about your property.
It's a 10,000 square feet property, and we have built around 2,800 square feet house. It's a beautiful neighborhood, very close to the lake. It's very, very close to the lake here, Lake Conroe. And it's a custom built house.
It's a what?
It's a custom built house.
Custom built house. Okay, gotcha.
Yes, sir. It's
Got
a brand new custom built house with top of the line equipment, appliances, top of the line.
Got it. Yeah, you guys just built this one like a few years back?
Sorry?
You just built this a few years ago, right? 2021 or so?
No, we started we might afford in 22, I guess. So
Got it.
yeah, the construction is still going on. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think your best bet is to put it on the market because you've sunk in some money in there. Because I'm looking at your neighbor down the street on 47. They sold their house for I think like $500 and something thousand April of last year. So definitely you're asking for market price. I think that would be your best bet. Now, if you want to sell this quick, where you don't have to pay realtor fees and you don't have to pay commissions and closing costs, then obviously I can come in, but I would need it at a discount, because if I can only sell it for, let's say, 625, then I would have to buy it for less, and that way at some point I can sell. You know what I mean?
What is the price that you're looking to pay for that one?
Well, let me ask you, is there anything that I needed to fix in there? I know it's pretty much brand new, so I'm pretty sure it's just paint or what?
When I give you the house, I'll give you rent to occupy. I'm not going to leave anything to you. I'll finish everything, and then I'll give it to you, ready to go.
Yeah. I mean, because here's the thing. I mean, if I buy it off of you, obviously my main goal is to be able to put it on the market and sell it for 625. So any offer that I would give you would have a 5 in front of it. And it would probably be like mid 5s, low 5s. So I think your best bet is to put it on the market, unless you value time and convenience more than the money. If you want maximum value, I'm the first one to tell you just go ahead and move forward with your realtor. But if you want speed and convenience, then I can do that. But my offer would be in
No,
the low fives.
No, look, don't be diplomatic. Okay, just tell me exactly what number is in your mind. Let's not go around it. Don't be diplomatic. Just tell me what is your number.
Yeah.
And,
I'm not trying to be diplomatic, but I would have to be in the 500s in order for me in order for it to make sense for me. Yeah, I could probably do like 525.
No. We cannot do that.
Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, that's what I figured. If I were you, I'd say no too.
No. I think that the way you see the value itself is wrong, because you guys are used to valuing the property in a different way. Like now you are saying you looked around the property, the neighborhood, but you haven't looked my property. Then without even looking at my property, if you come up with a value of 555, like that.
No, I have.
Me,
I have looked. Let me ask you a question. Let's say I buy this property off of you, okay? Let's say I buy it off of you. How much can I sell? How much can I sell it a month from today?
how much?
Yeah, how much can I sell it a month from today if I buy it off of you?
You can price it anywhere between. So we price it to sell quick, okay? So you can even sell it at 640.
That's what I'm saying. So I can only.
You can do it.
Yeah. So if I can sell it for 640, so if I just to let you know the reason why, if I sell it for 640 as an investor, right, I have to look at my closing costs when I sell it later, right, and then also any carrying costs I have to carry. That's about 12% of 640, so that's already 64,000. So that brings me down to 596. No, 576. And then from 576, let's say I only throw, I don't know, $5,000 worth of paint, whatever I need to do. So that brings me down to 570. I got to make a little bit of profit, and that's why I was landing at 525. So even though I sell it at 640, my profit would only be 30, maybe $50,000 at the most. And that's the reason why I'm landing in the low fives, right? Because I'm not going to keep it for years. I'm going to sell it a month from now.
I mean, hear me out. We cannot do at 525. That's not even a question. What I will do is I will reduce that price to whoever is going to make an offer, and then I will do it. But no, we can't do that.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you. You and I are in agreement. All I'm saying is, for you, I think you need to get in front of people that will. I'm sorry.
That's exactly the reason why I asked you what your expectation are at the beginning of the call. I know this is where we are going to end, so I know exactly what you're going to ask me. So that's why I told you you're an investor. Then it's not going to make a good fit for you.
Yeah, no worries.
But let me ask you this. If you want, we can buy some land, build it for you, and give it to you. Is it something that you are interested in working with me in Texas or in Houston?
You building? So what's your question exactly? You want to sell me land, or?
What I can do is I can go look for the lots, buy it, build it, and then if you want to buy from me brand new, you can do it. And there you can tell me what your budget is, and then we can go from there. What do you think?
Yeah.
Can I call you back in about an hour? Is it okay for you?
Yeah, for sure, man. Give me a call back. Yeah, no problem.
Thanks.
Call me back. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Good.
Okay. So let's see that. Sam, where are you, Sam? This is a no deal, but if he's willing to buy lands, maybe he can be a buyer. Sam L. Let's see here. Hi, Rod. I didn't realize you're on here. Trying to dispo some deals, huh? Man, I hated it too. Pennsylvania. Who is this? Give me a second, guys. Hello? Yes, it is. Who is this?
Hey, this is Brandon Klinger calling in Sarasota, Florida.
Oh, Brandon. What's up,
Yeah.
buddy? How you doing? I was like, who's calling you from Pennsylvania?
It's all right, man. Yeah, I listened to your voicemail. Just thought I'd give you a call. Yeah, so the house you and I originally talked about, 417 Island Circle, we did sell that one, like you said. I sold it for 1.5.
1.5.
Which we were happy with.
Nice.
Yeah, we were happy with.
How much?
We bought it for 1.55.
How much was I? How much was I telling you where it would move? I think that's what I said, right?
You thought it would move around the 1.4 mark, and I think you offered right around 1.2 or something, 1.25, somewhere in there.
Got it. Yeah. Yep. But then when we had that, because we did get an agreement for like a quick 14 days for me to see if I can find you an end buyer. Yeah, because I think, I think we were like at 1.5, but that's awesome, man. Congratulations. And then you still have that property across the street too, right?
Yeah, we do. We have the bigger one yet. Yeah, it's been interesting since, when you and I last talked, it was pretty recent after the two major hurricanes.
Yep.
And the market's, bouncing back really well. So a house a house right next door just sold for $780 a square foot. The one over sold from that on the other side just also closed this week. So two on our street alone, over 700 square foot. Another one just listed over 1,000 square foot. So the market's definitely bouncing back from, where it was pre-hurricane. So that's pretty cool.
Nice. That is so awesome, man. I'm happy for you. That's sweet. So you ended up what, breaking even or making a little bit extra?
I basically broke even on that one. Yeah. So my big one across the street, I've got that one as a rental right now. It's obviously all repaired, and I've got guests in there in February. I got guests in there all of March. I'd still be open to selling it. It definitely, I'm going to want more towards retail price on that one, just because of its value and what I'm getting for it on rents and everything. So
is that
you had kind of a solid retail person?
Yeah, the one that's renting out right now, is that the 430 or is that the 417? 430, right?
430, yeah. 417 is sold, yeah. 430. So I bought 430 for 2.65, I think, or 2.6.
Okay.
In 2022. Yeah.
Got it. And
So
how much are you looking to get for it now if you were to sell it?
Yeah, I mean, if we're not doing any, agents or anything like that, and you're covering everything, I would take probably that 2.5 range.
2.5. Gotcha.
Yeah.
How much is
Yeah.
what's the rent right now?
For the month of March, my guess is they're on 28,000. I think they're at like 28.5 for the month.
How much are they paying for rent, you said?
28,000 a month.
20,000 a month is how much they're paying for rent right now?
28. Yeah, 28,000.
Okay, and how much, not how much. When is the are they on a month-to-month lease? Are they on a year lease?
Sorry, that is just the month of March. So it's a 30-day vacation rental. So so the month of March, the guest who's there is paying 28,000. February, they paid 20,000. So it's variable.
Oh, got it. So you have it like on a 30-day.
Yeah, 30-day on Airbnb, VRBO, etc.
Got it. Do you have, I would love to take a look at it. Do you have can you send me like your 12 months, your P&L, and that way I can take a look at it and run some numbers?
Yeah, it's kind of been variable because it was always our second home, so we didn't always rent it. Like there would go through seasons where we're like, all right, let's rent it for the next few months because we're not going down. So like I could send it to you, but you'll see 6, 7, 8 month stretches of owner's block. It's not overly helpful.
Yeah, that's no problem. I'll definitely keep that in mind. At least I can see like what its potential. You know what I mean?
Well, so we just signed up with a new property management company, and they did a full proposal on the whole thing. I could just honestly, that's going to be a lot better than anything I send you.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
You can send that
All
over.
right, yeah, I'll send it over to you. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not going to work well for a flipper. There's, I don't need that much. Like I said, I've got my rental income from it now, so I don't really need to sell it too badly. But I certainly, if somebody came along and wanted it, I would do it. We were actually planning to list it on the market here in the spring anyway. So if we had somebody teed up and wanted to save me some headache, that would be great.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, as far as like putting it up on the market. But right now, I mean, if you were to average this out, how much do you think per month we can get for it? Because you said 20,000 last month, 28 this month. What's the difference between the two? Or
Yeah, so March is the high month, and that's generally just speaking because of spring break and stuff like that. Let me see if I can find the exact document, and I'll send it to you. I mean, essentially, what the management company averaged was like, I think they put like 19,500 a month on average throughout the course of the year. Because obviously, you have the dead season of the fall, usually September, October, November are kind of the 3 dead seasons, which will rent it for 13,000, 14,000.
what months were those?
Usually September through November, just those 3 months in the fall.
Yeah, yep. That's what I thought. Okay.
Still really hot here, but everybody's in school, so it's just not a great season.
Yeah. Okay. And obviously, there's nothing to fix or anything. It's ready move in.
Yeah.
Are you gonna sell it with the furniture in there for that price, or?
I would. Yep. Yeah, I would.
Okay. Do you have any pictures, or you can send me like your Airbnb link or whatever? That would be great.
Yep.
I'll
send it to you.
And it was never flooded or anything.
It was. Yeah, it was flooded, and we fixed it up.
You guys fixed it. You guys did the what do you call it? Mediation and all that, right?
Yep. Yeah. So we did mold remediation. We had a professional GC do it and everything. And yep. What's your email?
Yeah. Let me text it to you. So,
Okay.
Which number did you call, by the way? Because I have my CRM number, my cell phone number. Which one did you call me?
I called you from the 7975 number. Is that your CRM number?
Okay. Yep. That's my CRM number. I'll text you right now. I'll text you right now.
843-7975.
You got it. I'll text you my email address right now.
Okay, I'll send you the doc. I'll send you the Airbnb link so you can take a look at it. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not. I would really just want to be at that 2.5 number. I wouldn't really want to drop under that for any reason. So, and if you got somebody, especially who likes vacation rentals like this, happy to talk about it.
Got it. Okay. So your bottom line is 2.5 with us paying all the closing costs and everything. Okay. No problem. I'll definitely ask around. I can look this up and then send me that information and I can run some numbers too. And then from there, I'll let you know.
Okay. Sounds good. Appreciate it, bro.
Cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Bye.
Sure. Yep. Bye.
All right. Let's see. Let me make a note here. Let's see, what did Brandon? So revenue is between $192 to $279,000 a year. So that's not bad, actually. That's close to 1% out there. That's not bad. Oh, let's see what's selling over there. Guys, this might actually be a good deal. $440. Yeah, I can make that work. When did they buy this? So they bought it for 2.6. Hmm. Sarasota. Let's see.
What's up, Caesar?
Matt, how you doing, buddy? You're on live, by the way. Just FYI.
I'm on live.
You're on live. Hey man, you know Sarasota well?
Yeah, decently. What's up?
Yeah, you in front of your computer?
I can be.
All right.
Give me 2 seconds.
Let me just want to know what you think about this at this price point, if we can move it or not.
Yeah. Hang on 1 sec here, man. I'm just getting prop stream back up.
He just sent me, he has it as an Airbnb VRBO. Like this month is earning 28,000 of it. Last month was 20,000. He sent me, he just got a new property management company that's managing it. And he sent me their vacation rental analysis. So pretty much revenue range between $192,000 to $280,000 a year.
That's huge, man. I can run numbers for you too independently. I've got B&B Calc.
Oh, nice. He wants to sell it for 2.5.
2.5. That's pretty high.
It is pretty high. That's why I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, let's just see. What's the address?
I just send it to you.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm gonna step aside for a quick sec. I'll be right back. Give me like 30 seconds. Let's see.
And then, are these current photos?
Obviously,
He's got it furnished currently.
he's got it furnished, and he'll sell it with furniture too.
Yeah, as he should.
Yeah.
Got a pool. Looks like does he have access to the water there?
Yes, he does. I believe so, because he's right on the canal.
Yep. And he didn't. No flooding in Helene or Milton, right?
So he did have flooding, but he took care of it already. He had the mediation and everything.
Right. Yeah.
Mold.
The only thing is that means it'll flood again.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. All right. Let's see what comps look like. I mean, man, at 2.5 is pretty high for what it's doing for income. Like, I feel like. I mean.
Yeah, but it still gives off 0.094%. Close to
Yeah. On the high end of his revenue. Like if his gross revenues are 190.
Yeah. I mean, if you were to just average it out. So I just averaged out between the two numbers.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, man, comps actually look pretty good, don't they?
Yeah, dude.
I mean, for an already cash flowing B&B, is it going to cash flow at that number? That's the thing I want to know.
All right, well, let's look at a mortgage calculator then.
Well, let me put it into B&B Calc. That'll actually do some of the calculations for me.
Let's do it.
All right. This will take a second here. Come on. 4 max guess, probably more than that. 2.5 mil. Is you willing to sell or finance it? Did you approach that at all?
No, this guy's an investor. I know I asked because he had 2 other properties he was trying to sell before. He ended up selling both of them a little bit higher than what I was offering him.
Okay.
Why
isn't this working?
I mean, I can ask him again and see, but he still owes money to it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I mean,
I can ask him right now. I'm just curious.
What's this predicting for top line though? Where does it say? Because right now, B&B Calc's actually saying that it's doing about $80K a year. Okay, this is saying annual revenue. This predicts annual revenue of $310,000. And that's what I was gonna say. Is like I want to see his listing. I want to see how well optimized he actually is. Because I mean, you're gonna get huge numbers just by nature of having a big house being in Sarasota, and you're gonna get giant numbers this time of year. But like,
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He said usually obviously the bad months are like September to November, which he averages about 14K.
yeah, because here I'm seeing the blue door. It's called unobstructed golf use and access. Not even extraordinarily optimized. Like, it's a nice place, but they haven't done a ton with design, like making it super colorful, like the things you need to do to have a killing B&B. Looks like they have more like views of the actual ocean though. He's so close. This is doing 400K a year. Here's one doing 300, another one doing 300, another one doing 310, 318, 300. So 309 might be a little high. Here's a 380. That's on the Canal Walk, heated pool. And these are 4.4s, so it's not like, you know, and they're all right in this kind of the same area. Man, this is such a hot area he's in. This is a really, really, really nice spot. Let's see. Let's take that down just a little bit. Call it 85%. I mean, even at like, you know, even the ADR alone, this is still, you know, in bringing occupancy, predicted occupancy down to 75%. It still says you're cash flowing 30 a year, which like that's not very much, but I certainly think this is equal parts a cash flow and appreciation play in this area. I mean, like just like in near downtown Sarasota, it's $1 million to buy like a 1,500 square foot home.
So where do you? I know. That's why I'm like, does it? Does it not? I don't know. I mean, I don't want to manufacture a deal. Plus, it always gets flooded there. So, is that something that someone would buy? That's why I called, just to see, like, just based on your honest opinion on it. You know what I mean? Because he's like, there's just no way I would go lower than 2.5. Like, he was like, I'm gonna put it up on the market anyway when it gets a little bit warmer. He goes, but if you guys want to take it off my hands, look for a buyer, do it off market, I don't mind selling at 2.5. If I put it on the market, He said if he puts it on the market, he'll probably put it at 2.6, 2.7, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get a little discount out of him, because I mean, there are a lot of, I'm seeing a lot of 1.5s here, and they might not be, I got to pull them up and actually look. They might not be on water. And
They're not. They're on the other side. They're on the other
Okay.
side. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the tough thing with comping in this area, right? It's the Sansport, Charlotte. Like, you're on a canal, it's selling for way more money.
Yeah. The 1.5 you're seeing, those are dried lots,
Yeah, and these are duplexes here. So let's see. This is just okay. Here's the deal. Milton was a direct hit, category 3 on Siesta Key. The odds of that happening are not super high.
Okay,
So
so that's a good sign.
I think so. Like, yeah, of course he was gonna float down. Like, he's like a stone's throw from the ocean.
Yeah.
So I guess I kind of see it that way. I don't think millionaire investors are going to shy away from this. One thing I'll say is I don't know that I don't know the market that well there. I spend a decent amount of time up there, but from what I see, it doesn't strike me as like a retail buyer's market. Like, no one lives in the houses there. They're all vacation rentals. So maybe an investor would pick this up on market at 2.6, but there also might be room for a discount. I mean, he's going to pay a realtor more than $100,000 to sell this, right?
Yeah.
Like, those are huge commissions on a $2.6 million sale.
I know, but the only thing why the reason why I'm entertaining it is because he stuck to his grounds and he fucking sold these 2 properties at the price point that he was willing to come down to. Like I got him negotiated down to whatever that I negotiated him down to, and then anything after that is like, nope. It's like, I'm going to stick it out because I know it's going to sell at this price point. So I guess what I'm saying is he seems reasonable. And so I'm like, am I missing out again if I don't listen to this guy?
Yeah, because look at 250 Island Circle, just like follow the canal around, right?
Yeah.
And that's only 200 square foot bigger, which it is a 2016, but only 200 square foot bigger, and that sold for 4.2.
Yeah.
So, I mean, man, I kind of think if he's willing, like if his plan, you're not wasting his time. He's going to put it on market when it gets warmer. So, and he knows that you might be looking for a buyer. That's not necessarily you. So the way I see this is like, yeah, at 2.5, like, you should absolutely go for it. I think I can actually adjust these numbers and give you this analysis from B&B Calc.
Okay.
So you can like attach this to your marketing sheet.
Dude, that'd be super awesome.
Yeah, dude, we can do that. So I think the 2.4, like,
it's just right there.
I mean,
it's on the cusp.
Yeah, like at least 25 to 50K assignment out of this. There's not going to be any commissions coming out. So
what was that? Say that again.
You got to be able to get at least like a 25 to 50K assignment out of this, right?
Yeah, hold on. He just texted me. Give me a second. What did he say? Because I said, just curious, would you be open to creative financing versus cash? What did he say? No, he says on a conventional loan. So no, he said just cash. I mean, I can just try it at 2.5 million, 14-day close, and let's see if I can get a buyer for him.
I mean, I would ask him for 30 days.
For 30 days?
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty expensive house, man. And like, people are going to want to do some pretty extensive underwriting for Airbnb, and it's a niche buyer. The buyer exists for sure. Man, I wish he was willing to do creative, because like, actually there's a couple people out there like Rob Solo, where they have actual programs where like they literally go out and find B&Bs for people. Like, you could put this on the radar of a guy like the B&B data guy. who's the authority in B&B analysis out there.
Uh-huh.
And he actually works for a hedge fund that all they do is buy short-term rentals. So like reaching out to guys like that. I mean, he's also got a separate program other than the hedge fund that he's literally all he's doing is people are paying him like $20,000 or $25,000 to go find a profitable B&B.
So if we market this at 2.5, you say what? Market it at 2.55 or 2.49? I mean, not sorry, at 2.549.
Yeah, I mean, I would do just 2.55 and just see what you can get. I mean, maybe even 2.6, right? Like, I don't know. I mean, that's something where maybe because this is such a high price point. I don't know. Like, I would love to know. Like,
he bought it for 2.6 in 2022.
Yeah, and a little off the market, but I mean, and yeah, so like these 4.2 mil, like these are going for here's a 2022 that sold for 2.2. Where's that though? That is not on a canal. That's not even on water, and that sold for 2.2 mil.
Yeah.
And okay, but they're 2022s. There's just not a lot. I wish there was a little bit older one that sold for the right price here. 2008. I mean, the numbers in the area support it. It's a really updated home. The flooding doesn't scare me that much.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, I'll lock it up, man. I'll just tell him you want 30 days. Hopefully he understands that, like, you might be bringing a buyer to the table and just say, like, you know, I might be able to just make this a really stress-free transaction for you, net to you 2.5, you know, after obviously you pay your mortgage and shit.
Yeah. All right, I'll give him a call back right now and tell him.
All right, good luck, brother. Let me know.
All right, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail of Brandon Klinger.
Let's see here. Brendan. Hey, so I was just talking to a couple of my buddies who's out there in Sarasota. Because I personally just don't like the fact that it's always flooding over there. But what I can do is, do you want to just do 2.5? Can I do like give me like 30 days to find a buyer on this? Because you're not going to put it on the market anytime soon, are you?
I was going to put it on the market, but yeah, I was going to launch it in April, was the plan after this next guest leaves.
Oh, in April?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, give me like maybe till the end of March before you put it on the market. So in that way you don't lose time. Is that something you'd be open to?
Potentially. Yeah, I mean, potentially. Obviously, the only challenge is going to be I don't know that I can, like, show it or anything.
That's the only challenge I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
Because there's no way,
Yeah,
because
so
they're
we'll
just
get to
renting it
that. I
out.
don't wanna show. Yeah.
Is there a do you have any video like a virtual walkthrough on that, like on your listing or anything like that at all?
I mean, I could do one. Yeah, I mean, it's getting clean today. Guests come tomorrow, so I mean, or guests come on, and that's the following day. So yeah, I could film something tomorrow.
Dude, that would be great, because at least if I can do a video walkthrough, I can explain the situation that there's renters in there right now. You know what I mean? Videos speak 1,000 more words than pictures.
Yeah.
And then what I'll do is I'll just 2.5 net to you, and then like I said, I don't want to take time away from you, right? So I want to be able to work on this before you put it on the market. So in that way, if I don't find anyone at 2.5, then you didn't lose any time. You know what I mean? It doesn't hurt you in any way, shape, or form. And then you put it on the market. But if I find you one before then that gets you the money quicker, and then obviously we pay all the closing costs versus the other way around.
Yeah. Okay. I did an exclusive listing right to sale agreement a few months ago, and I need to check exactly when the expiration date is on that with an agent. They did a 1 month like internal MLS thing or internal network thing, so they didn't even list it on the MLS. That was in January, I think.
Got it.
So I need to check exact expiration date of that. And so I just don't want to, obviously, if that doesn't expire for some reason for another few weeks, I just don't want to, even though he never listed it, I just don't want to cause myself any problems.
Yeah, absolutely. And then if they didn't list it, if you can tell them to get you to kind of like a termination, the whole thing. So yeah, 100% agree with you. I'm aligned with you on that one. And then you said you can get the video. And then when does the renters that's coming in, when are they leaving?
They're there the 5th through the last day of March, so the 31st.
So 5th to the March till 31st. Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, if we can do that, and let's say if I can get some buyers that are interested on that week before you put it on the, I mean, you're not going to put it on the market on April 1st, are you?
I was planning to. Yeah.
You're planning to?
These people check out. I was planning on, I had a potential guest coming the whole month of April who was going to stay for a discounted rate in exchange for, showings, basically just accommodating showings.
Got it. Okay. All right. Yeah. I was just,
that was the April plan, but.
Got it. I was just asking just in case, like if you can give me a few days, like from the 1st to the 4th to get someone in there. Just in case we need to, that would be awesome. That would help. But if not, I completely understand. We'll work with what we got.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a tight timetable.
Yeah.
But you don't have anybody in your Rolodex who you would just call about this property right away, who is like a vacation rental person?
I do have a couple, but then also I have a couple of guys who also has other investors that does the short-term rentals. So I definitely, that's why I'm saying, like, I don't mind putting an agreement with just ending closing date on the 31st. And then let me just go to work between now and then. And then if we find someone, then we're good. If not, it doesn't lose you any days.
Yeah. Okay. Let me take a look at the listing agreement I already, said. Obviously, I think you and I had this conversation last time with 417 across the street. Like, obviously, if you start having, I know you can't legally have marketing conversations about this property, but feel free to have any conversation you want to.
Yep.
They'll cut you in. You don't need to connect them with me. I don't need their phone number, nothing like that. But feel free to start doing any sort of conversations about it. It would certainly make me a lot more comfortable if you already had somebody lined up rather than moving forward blindly, just like the last time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna be posting it on anything. It's just more of me just calling the usual buyers that I work with on this. So the 2.5 is pretty tight, but there are a lot of, like you said, the comps have gotten better. And that's why I'm like, okay, I can take a chance on this one. But just like you, I don't want to take a chance on it for a long time. You know what I mean? So I think the end of March, that gives me enough days to just do what I need to do on my end.
Did you look at comps for this?
I did look at comps for this.
What do you think about it?
It's a little tight. I mean, I do see one that was like a 3.15. I see one for 2.8. I see one, I think, across the street from you at 2.2, but they don't have water access like you do.
Yeah.
You have water access, right?
Yeah, we got a dock and
You have
yeah,
a dock, exactly. So that's why I'm saying like it's pretty tight, because I do see some of those that are pretty high up there. Then, and I do like that you do have the dock on there as well. But I think with those numbers that you're showing, I think there I can find at least one buyer that would be more than happy to do it. You know?
hmm
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
can you text me your email address again, bro? Because I lost that. And then also, can you send me a link to your Airbnb so I can just take a look at that too?
Yeah, that was in that email. So I did send you an email. It had the link to the Airbnb and it had the PDF document to the projections.
Oh,
They're both
yeah,
in
yeah,
that
yeah.
same email.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see the link. I apologize. I saw the the numbers. So okay, cool.
Yeah.
This is
All
awesome.
right, take a look and I'll send you some stuff. Appreciate it, bro.
Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate it. Bye.
All right, sure.
What's Matt's? Who is this guy? Oh, yeah. Hello, it's Frank. Hello? Oh, Jesus. He called me and now You won't pick up.
Has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, Frank. Good morning or good afternoon. Caesar here. I just got a missed call from you, so I'm returning your call. When you get a chance, give me a call back. Thanks. Sean. He texted me at 4:30 a.m. This guy call. So Sean. 427, 428. All right, let's call this guy.
Hello?
Hello, is this Abe?
Yes,
Abe, good afternoon. It's Caesar. How are you?
good. Thank you. What's happening?
Great. Yeah, you texted me back. I was texting you about your property on El Prado. And then you
yes.
texted me saying, I noticed that both of your properties are on the market right now. 427
Yeah,
and 428, right?
Yeah, because we had a contract on it. The lady who brought the customer, she wanted to have the control over sell. So she was, I let her have it. And unfortunately, the guy who was buyer, he wanted me to finance it,
Oh,
private financing, and I don't want to do it. I'm trying to retire.
yeah. You just want quick and easy, right?
No, I don't have any rush, but I don't want to come and worry about what's going to happen there. Is my money safe, or you don't know what people do?
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, I usually do cash as well. So just like
Yeah.
you, I just want to get it over with. You know what I mean? We have a deal. We have a deal.
Well, yeah. Well, you're young. I'm not young. I'm 80 years old.
80 years, man, you sound pretty good. I didn't think you'd be 80. What's your secret, my friend?
Well, we have to see each other. You have to. I'm gonna take you to the soccer field and make you run and see if you can do that.
Oh man, I run at 4 o'clock every morning, bro. I do it every day.
I do a lot of exercise. I'm a soccer player. I still play.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, you still play, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Yesterday I played an hour and a half, and now I'm sore. I'm sitting. I want to go eat some food.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, let me ask you, I mean, both the properties that I see here, I mean, you guys have had it on the market for 30 days now. What are some of the feedback that you guys have gotten so far?
Nothing. There are people come in and they don't put an offer in there. Sometimes it's not what I want. And sometimes, like this guy, even wanted to pay me more, but wanted to have 400,000 to be carried by me.
Yeah. They'll offer more just so that you can do the creative stuff. I got you.
Can I call you back and we can talk? There's somebody waiting for me for lunch.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, man. I would definitely love to talk to you. I am interested. If I don't hear back from you, I'll call you back later today, and then we can go from there. Okay.
Oh, that would be great. Thanks for calling me back.
All right, Abe. You have a good one.
You too.
Bye. Let's call him later. Why was this sold at 780? This is insane. Tyler, let's see. From Danielle, I do see it. All right, my man. Okay, cool. All right, Tyler, I'll definitely work on these. Let's see. All right, where is Margarita? What time is it right now? 12:12. How much did I? Can you guys hear that, by the way? Okay, so that obviously didn't work. So let's do it. Ooh, 636. Oh, this one's not bad. Hmm. $24.63 square feet. 0.63 acres. Hey Siri, convert 0.63 acres to square feet.
0.63 acres is 27,442.8 square feet.
Nice. What year was this? 1984 built. Oh, 1966. That's why I need to be at 615. Hello?
Yes.
Margarita?
Hello.
Margarita, it's Caesar. How are you?
I'm okay.
I spoke with you a few hours ago about your property on Kelly Drive.
Yep.
Got it. Yeah, I did more digging on the comps. I think your numbers are pretty close to it. So if I pay all the closing costs on here, closing your timeline, lease back to you for 30 days so you have time to gather what you need to gather there. I was at 360 earlier, you're at 385. I was running the numbers. Make it short. Can we do 375 on this? Cutting it
I don't
really
know.
close.
I don't know because I really have to eat my lunch right now.
I keep calling you at a bad time. What's a good time for you? Because I've been calling you for a while. It sounds like you do business with other people, but you haven't done any business with me. So what's a good time where I can have 10 minutes of your
I
time?
haven't done business with other people. I mean, I've talked to other people, but I haven't done any business.
Oh, I thought you said you got it under contract before, and they got you at 415, and they came back.
It's not under contract. I really can't talk right now. Okay. So if you want to try me in an hour, maybe I can talk then.
All right,
Okay?
I'll try you in an hour.
Okay. Bye.
I gotta match her energy. She is a 375, and that's it. No more. Oh, that's right. That's who I was supposed to call today. From Oakland. Oh gosh, who was that guy? It was John. Let's go.
Hey, Caesar.
Danielle, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing all right. You're on live, by the way. You're on speakerphone. You have a quick sec?
Yeah.
Can you comp property for me in Oakland, since that's your neck of the woods?
Oh shit! I don't know if I have that. I'm on a W-2 right now.
Oh gosh darn it. Okay. Well, let me ask you. Oakland, 500,000. Sound about like a good price point, right?
I mean, Oakland, one street could be complete garbage, and the next could be a freaking $1 million property. It's super hard.
I know. This one is I'm looking at the comps, and like 800 is conservative.
Oh shit! If it's 800 conservative, what kind of rehab does it need?
There's 900. There's 800. Let me see what I did for rehab. I put a total of $100,000 of rehab. So $800, $100,000 of rehab. at a 500 price point with $25,000 assignment fee. It's like $80,000. $80,000 profit.
$80,000 profit.
$100,000 repair cost.
I would, in California, or like especially Oakland, I would try to get dollar for dollar profit.
Dollar per dollar profit.
Yeah, I would try, especially Oakland, because just the logistics of, I mean, I don't know if it's, what kind of neighborhood it is, but just the logistics of doing a rehab in Oakland is a pain in the ass.
Got it. Okay. Even though it's be good for equity play and it's got a renter in there already.
Oh, it's got a renter?
It's got a yeah.
What are they paying?
Well, the renter is on a month to month, so it's not like you want to keep that renter. You probably want to rehab it and get a higher rent on there.
What are you getting for rent right now?
Gosh, did I write it down?
That'll help me decide if it's a good area or not.
Well, he's had that renter in there for over a decade, so he's kept it small. Like the rent that she's getting right now, it's probably nothing compared to what you can get once you.
What's the zip code?
94619.
Oh. It's not a bad area. That's actually a pretty decent area, actually. So yeah, I definitely think you could get somebody in there that would rehab it. Depending on the property, you'd get somebody in there that would want to live in it. That's a good area of Oakland for sure.
Good one, right?
Yeah, and actually, it's not like on the main. There are some main streets, but most of these properties are going to have like driveways and street parking and stuff like that, so it wouldn't be as hard for a rehab. But like in some of the areas in Oakland, you park your Lowe's truck to unload it and your shit's getting stolen.
Yep.
So yeah, this actually doesn't look too bad though.
Right, and then there's one right now for sale down the street from him at $749 or $799.
How many bedrooms and bath?
This one is like either a 3-2 or a 2-1. I forgot what it was.
Especially if it's a 3-2, that would be hugely desirable because most of them are smaller. They're going to be like 2-1, even 1-1. So yeah, I think that's a good deal then for sure.
Yeah, let me double check because just want to make sure. Are you at home or?
Yeah, I'm home.
You're at home. Oh yeah, it's a 2-1, 1,040 square feet.
Yeah, in that area, I think you're all right.
Yeah, because when I talked to him last time, I was like, dude, I'm thinking this is gonna land anywhere between 475 and 500. But I was like, let me let's get you an agreement for 500, and if we have to come down, at least you're aware that it's going to be within that range,
Yeah, there's a 2-1 that's totally rehab, 987. It's only going for 589.
What's the address?
4165 Reading Street.
Hold on.
4165 Reading. It's only been on the market for 11 days.
Fully rehabbed?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's not good.
Yeah.
For 589.
Those smaller ones, it's gonna if you can get a 3-2 or something like that out there, that's gonna make a world of difference, honestly. Just that one bedroom is worth probably like $200,000 in that area.
How far is this from my property though? Hold on. It's 4165, right?
94619. You said the zip code, right? 94619. Yeah. It'll definitely move, but the smaller ones are harder. it's like you get 200,000 for a 3-bed over a 2-bed. It's crazy.
This one is like this one's like 0.6 mile away, crosses multiple high roads. Let me send you the address so you can see.
Okay. What is it?
I'm gonna text it to you. Since you're on live, I don't wanna say it out loud.
Let me just tell them. I'm getting on a one-on-one, but I'll tell them I'm gonna be a minute late. All right, let's see here. I mean, I'm not really seeing much over. Actually, here's one for 630, but there's not a lot of comps over the over the 6s. This one was rehabbed. I mean, I definitely think somebody would buy it. I don't know they're gonna buy it for in the 8s though.
Fully rehab, you're saying?
Yeah. Does it have a garage? No, huh?
I need to double check. I need to listen to my conversation. I'm looking at my notes. I didn't really do a good job writing notes on this one.
Yeah, I mean, in that area, fully rehabbed, you have like anywhere from 450 to 700 is the max for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath.
700.
And I don't think this has, looking at Street View, I don't think it has a garage. You might be able to get in the 7s fully flipped, but I don't know if it'll be worth it to an investor at that.
700s, huh? Okay.
Yeah, let me see. There's one that sold for 930. Let me see what that is. That's a 2-bed, 1-bath.
What about this one that's where the heck is it? Oh, that's why, because it's a 3-2.
Yeah, if you look like between High Street, the 580 and the 13,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be like 625 and 525. Those are your closest comps. You have to cross the 580 to get into the 6s.
Yeah.
And yours doesn't have a garage. It doesn't even have a driveway, I don't think.
Yeah, I see what you're saying here.
And it's on a corner. Let's see what the street looks like. I mean, there's a couple flips on Street View.
Well, there's a 625 on 4532 Pompous Avenue.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like in the 6s. But I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, the one across 580 are the higher amount.
Yeah. I mean, there are, like, the streets don't look horrible. It's on a corner, so if you kind of drive around those streets, there is some activity as far as flips goes, but I don't think it's going to be. Yeah, then if you go to the end of the road.
Yeah, you're right. No, the 700s are like 3-2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like it's an area that might be getting cleaned up a little bit, but there's still some really rough spots. Like you got cars parked on the grass. So yeah, I think that would be pushing a little bit. You could probably get maybe even high 6s, but I don't think it's going to get more than that.
Yeah. I'm looking at the two properties that are for sale right now. Both the 720 and the 749 are 3-2, not a 2-1. There's got to be a reason why. Maybe it is a 3-2 and it's just listed as a 2-1 on PropStream. That's possible.
I would definitely, yeah.
Because why was I looking at those two properties if it's a 2-1? You know?
Yeah.
Let me double check. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh wait, does it have? It does look like it has a back gate. It might be a 3 because there's a side entrance. It looks like it has like, I don't want to say a basement because it's not under the ground, but if you look at the side view from the corner, there's another door. It looks like an entrance. So maybe it's 2 units or it's got an extra room down there.
Yeah. So if it's a 3-2, then I can run it in the 700s.
You can push that for sure. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, like 7, because what did I have it on? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, not a horrible area though. Yeah, so you got that going for you.
Okay, let me give this guy a call.
All right. Thanks, Caesar.
Cool,
See
thank
ya.
you. Bye.
Hello, this is John.
Hey, John. Can you hear me? John, good morning. It's Caesar. How are you?
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. Doing great. Thank you for asking. You remember me, right? We spoke last week.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I sent you that agreement. You told me you were going to look at it over the weekend. Just wanted to see if you got a chance to do that.
Caesar, I'll be honest with you. I didn't get a chance to do that. So I'll take a look at it today, and I'll have a conversation with the owners of the property today, and then I'll circle back around with you.
Got it. Yeah, absolutely. And then just want to confirm a couple of things, John. The address is 4569 Merrill, right?
That's correct.
Okay. And is that a 2-1 or a 3-2?
No, it's 2-1.
It's a 2-1. Okay. Got it. 2-1. Does it have a garage or?
Yeah, it does.
It does have a garage. Okay.
And I think the living space is actually bigger than what's on record, but I'm not going to confirm that.
Yeah.
I'll just go by public record.
So on record, it's 1,040 square feet.
Yeah.
I guess let me ask you: is there room to add another bed and bath on there, or no?
There could be. I mean, I haven't walked through that property personally, so it's always been a rental property. So, and that's why I said as far as getting pictures, I'm going to make an appointment with the tenant and be able to do that walkthrough. I doubt he's going to like to take pictures.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Anyway.
Got it. Okay, so it's a 2-1. It's a 2-1. Trying to think here for a second. Just bear with me. And then you said, obviously, this thing is already paid off, right? You guys own this outright. Any liens on it or any back taxes or anything like that at all?
No, nothing.
Not at all. Okay. And then if you don't mind me asking, how'd you guys come up with that number again? The 500? Is that just because it's being split between multiple people, or?
Yeah, I mean it's not actually all going to my father-in-law, but nonetheless, there's 3 different people. It's in a trust, so.
Got it. Okay. Do you guys have any wiggle room on that 500 price point?
So my father-in-law thinks everything he's got is worth $1 million. So I'm going to turn around and tell you highly unlikely that there's going to be much wiggle room on that at all.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Hey, sir, can you? I'm actually looking at an offer from you, and maybe that's the reason why it's trying to flip by this weekend. What did you send it through?
yeah, I sent it to the email address that you sent me.
Yeah. What is your email address? I can just look at it.
Yeah, so Caesar, CAESAR, and then at XXVR buyshouses.com. If you didn't get it, maybe check your spam folder. Might have been sent there.
Yeah, that's the reason why I didn't see it. So I didn't send it. So, and yeah, I still don't see it.
Okay, I can
Let me
resend
double
it
check.
to you.
Yeah, hold on. Let me double check the spam folder. Maybe it went in there.
$625.
Yeah,
Did you
that's
not
why
get it?
I didn't get it. So
Okay, I can resend it to you.
double check resend it to me and shoot me over a text just to confirm that I got it.
Yeah. Well, also I was thinking too, because for some reason, I don't know why, maybe because when I called you originally for a different address, but for some reason I thought it was a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. But with a 2-1, looking at the comps in the area, fully remodeled, a 2-1 is like high 500s, low 600. Like, see one that got sold for 625 just a couple of weeks ago. There's one that's for sale right now, like at 589 or something like that. Yeah, 589. It's just 12 days ago. And with that square footage, I probably need to put in about $80,000 to $100,000 of rehab on there to fully remodel it, right? Wouldn't you agree?
Well, that's what I would put into it. That's what I would budget for.
Yeah. Okay, so we're not far off on that end. So, I mean, once again, for some reason I thought it was 3.2, so I was putting my after repair value at 700s, but 625, right? Between 589 and 625, let's just say 625 top end. After I put in 100,000, I'm only left with 525, and then if I'm going to do this at 500, I have no profit there.
Yeah, let me see here. It's actually showing 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom.
I don't know if you're in front of a computer, but you can look up 4165 Reading Street. That just got on the market 12 days ago.
Okay. That's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And how about this one? 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
You're looking at the ones that are like what, 749, right? 799, something like that.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
So yeah, and here's another one. It's a 2-1 at 932 square feet, and that's listed for 769.
What's the address on that one?
And that's 3732 Buell Street.
Can you spell that for me?
Buell.
That's what I thought. Okay. Buell Street.
Hey, Caesar, are you a flipper or no? You're not, right?
I am as well, but remember, if you remember last time when we were talking, I really got out of California market. So whenever I do a California, I do partner with someone that's actively flipping everything in California.
I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was upfront and honest with you to begin with. Then remember, I told you I don't. If I do this, I would only do it like a 14 days close on this. I'm not going to do this for 30 days or any more than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a quick in and out. We either get one, we don't. Now this Buell Street for 769. I mean, it's been on the market for 107 days, though. You know?
Notice I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm using my phone right now.
Oh, no worries. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe this just doesn't have enough juice in it.
Yeah.
And there's no desperation on selling these properties. It's not like he's going under and he needs the money. I mean, he's not in a position to where he needs to sell it, you know. So, I think part of the problem is, you know, he gets these postcards and these guys are sending him these bogus offers, so he automatically thinks
Yep.
he's got the gem of denial.
Yeah.
When reality clicks in, it's like, oh, I don't want to sell it. And he's looking at it as, but I make an income from that every month.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got, this is not the only property he's got several. So the necessity of selling it on his end isn't really high, but, you know, as far as the family is concerned, they just don't want to deal with the rental properties. And there's just too many of them to deal with. And, you know, the daughters both agreed that, you know, he said, we need to downsize some of these. It's just too much for us to handle. We've got work. We've got things to do. We can't sit here and babysit when a tenant calls or if there's a problem, because he's not capable of going out and getting it fixed.
Yep.
If there's a problem.
Yep.
So by shrinking it down makes it, you know, at least you kind of get it under control where they're at. And even though he doesn't like selling the properties, I mean, for everybody else's sanity, it's just easier to work with. But on the flip side of it, you know, he's looking at me like, oh, you could have got me another $200,000. And it's like, well, no, I can't.
Yeah.
So either people don't want to deal with a really rundown property, and if they do, they need to get it at a good price because they're already figuring they're putting in $150,000.
Yeah.
You know, or you know, they don't want to deal with a tenant. So yeah, it's just kind of you know, maybe you could just follow up with me once in a while.
Yeah.
And
well, take a look.
Stuff comes up.
Sorry to cut you
get
off.
rid of the tenant.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, sorry to cut you off there, but yeah, I just sent you a text. Like, if you want, you know, at some point, if you want to show it to your father-in-law, like, this is the one down the street from you guys. Just got sold right before Valentine's Day for $625.
Let me see. Oh yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. You know what I mean? 625, and the thing is, there are some 2-1 that are selling the 700s, but here's the thing: it's on the other side of the 580.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's a big difference.
Yeah.
That's a huge difference.
Yeah, I totally get it. And yeah, that's a totally redone one. There has to be some little profit margin in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get it.
But one thing that I still am willing to do, John, is try it for 14 days, because what if we do get lucky and find someone that's willing to do a 500? Worst case scenario, we both get feedback on where, you know, flippers will buy it at that price point on that side of the freeway. And then at least you have something to go back to your father and going, hey, look, here's the market feedback. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't, if you at least, you know, whether you want to sell it at that price point or not, that's up to you. That's up to your father-in-law. Yeah. But at least he gets a realistic idea versus the bogus offers that he gets off the postcards. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's true. You know, it could work out, you know, to where, you know, maybe you're able to find somebody. So Caesar, I'm like I don't know, my name got tossed into this network to where I get dozens of people that contact me, you know, via text.
Yeah.
making phone calls. And that's, I'm not sure how they're figuring that stuff out, if they're using Google Maps and determining with title companies, ownership, how long somebody owns something for, and, things like that. And then sending postcards or, making phone calls. I mean, I'm easy to find. I'm a licensed agent, just so you know. I don't know if I told you that, but anyways, I get a lot of phone calls from, guys and stuff like that, on, do you have anything, we're looking for a fixer, stuff like that. So, I mean, you seem like a pretty nice guy. So I think what I'll do is I'll keep your information, and if something comes up to where, to work, I'll let you know if it's got some room in it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And thank you for that. I do appreciate it. I mean, I figured you were a licensed agent because your numbers were pretty close. I think, this is our second time talking and our numbers are pretty aligned, you know what I mean? Plus or minus a couple thousand, but
Yeah.
a lot of people are usually far off. So when you started
Yeah.
talking, I'm like, okay, well, he's either an investor or a licensed agent. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, the agreement that I sent over to you is for $500,000. So if you want me to take a shot at it and see,
Yeah.
I'd be more than happy to. As soon as we get in an agreement, then I can go to work. And then, like I said, if we get that investor who only does maybe 2 to 4 deals a year, they're willing to pay a little bit more because they're not doing the volume. And then I get this off of your guys' hands. The members are happy because they have one less rental property for them to think about. You know what I mean? Or I may come back and be like, hey guys, like I didn't get 500, but someone's willing to move forward with 480. Maybe the family members are willing to eat up a $20,000 loss for the headache. You know what I mean? You never know.
Yeah. No, good point. So, I mean, I'm still going to share it and see what I can do to get them to, get my father-in-law to be a little bit more motivated to, unload that. Maybe his girls can convince them. I don't know. I just deal with so many people like this. It's just driving me freaking nuts.
I know, man. Well, you can stop all that phone call. Just deal with me. Just be like, hey, I'm already working with someone. You go talk to this guy if you want, and I can take care of it for you.
I'm dealing with a lot of people like my father-in-law, where they own these properties for 50 years, and they want to sell it, but they really don't want to sell it, but the kids want to sell it because they don't want to deal with it.
Yep.
So that's the hard part. But anyways. Yeah, Caesar, I'll keep your information, and I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can motivate him to get off of his hands. And
but right now they're motivated at 5, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, I already told him that you'd be lucky if you get 5. So
all right, so then I just resent the agreement over to you. Read it over, and then if you want, then I can just go ahead and go to work for it for at 500. I just don't want to put in my time and resources because you know what I mean. Without any type of agreement. So if we have an agreement, and the agreement that I have is for 500,000, and I have a closing date on it on March 18. So in other words, it gives me between now and the 18th 14 days to find an end buyer for this, and then So let me know. I just resent it to you. Can you check if you got it? By the way, I just resent it.
No, I didn't get it. So double check my email.
Okay, the email address that I have for you is JC Demarinis, so DEMARINIS @gmail.com.
Okay, I'm sorry. Say that again. So it's JC DEMARINIS @gmail.com.
That's it.
Why did it not come through?
I just texted
Yeah.
I texted you the email
Yeah.
address. That's the
Let me see where if it drops into spam.
yep.
I don't know what's that, but it didn't go through.
Yeah, take a look at it if it dropped on the spam. If you don't,
Yeah, I don't have it.
you don't have it still. Okay, if you don't receive it, then here's what I'll do. I just downloaded it, the PDF, and then I'll just text it to you. So at least you can read it over. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah. Yeah.
if you have any
works.
questions, then we can hash it out.
Okay.
And then let me know. Like I said, I do have quite a bit of partners out there. I personally don't do it anymore, but whenever I come across something like this, I do see an opportunity, and I want to I want to capitalize on it if possible. Cool.
Cool.
All right, I'll send it over.
Caesar, thanks.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right.
Why can I not? Anyone on here using Resimply? Because I have a very important question. Anyone? Why can I not attach a PDF via text message? Explain that to me. Jermaine, it's pretty simple, bro. You just go equals 80%, multiply that by the ARV. And then subtract your all-in number on there. So whatever the all-in number cell is. I just put it on the chat. Dude, how did this sucker sell for 800,000? This is insane. Oh, when did I call? Let's see here. Jermaine, are you on? Did you see the formula that I put on there? Let me know if that makes sense.
The person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call. The person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your
Brian. George. Mardi Gras tomorrow. So let's call her on the 6th. Hello? Alicia?
Zero.
Hey, Alicia. Good afternoon. Caesar here. You responded to my text. Looks like you're still looking to sell your property on Treasure Island. Give me a call when you get this. Thanks. Bye. Hmm. Oh, this is the Bluebell Lane. That's right. It's Christine. Guys, sorry, I've been quiet here. Just I have a bunch of emails and text messages that just came in. They just got to take care of.
Has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. Has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Sean. Good afternoon. Caesar here. Just responding to your text message. You mentioned that you're still looking to sell your property on Maverick Drive. I am looking to buy in that neighborhood. So when you get a chance, give me a call back. You can reach me at this number. I'll shoot you another text. Okay. Thanks. Comparo, that's what it was. All right, you guys. I do have my titanium call in 8 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. Wasn't too much action today. I had a lot of administrative stuff I had to do. Hopefully it'll be better tomorrow. Give me a, let me know if you guys have any questions. I think I got on like 2 or 3 calls. Any feedback that you guys would have done a little differently. And then also I'm doing a few things that I might change on social media. So if there's anything that you guys want to see or anything that you feel would be of value to you guys, let me know. Leave it on the comments below. I'm always open for feedback and looking to see how I can add value to you guys as well. Cool. All right, guys, have a good one, and I will see you till next time.